Nigerians are shocked at the outcome of the meeting held by northern governors yesterday. I repeat, Nigerians are shocked at the decision made by northern governors in a strategic meeting they had yesterday. Let's see what the paper is saying. Northern governors demand review of security strategies, seek creation of state police. Also, northern governors, traditional rulers, support the tax bill. Now, little by little, everybody's aligning with the restructuring. I've said this before, for Nigeria to work, little restructuring and major restructuring must have to take place for Nigeria to move forward. And I hope that the disagreement between South and North, the fight for power between the Yorubas or the Southwest and the Fulanis will help us achieve this restructuring we are talking about. We know how long it took northern politicians to agree with the tax bill and also state police creation. Many people have made arguments that this state police will be abused by governors. But looking at the underlying insecurity going on in the country today, one would say that we need state police. Very much we need it in the southeast, especially in Enugu State, and also other places that are being ravaged by these Fulani killers, Fulani terrorists. Other places that are being ravaged by these people that are causing insecurity in Nigeria. So you may be shocked that northern governors are demanding review of security strategies. One of these security strategies should be the rehabilitation of Boko Haram. They should review that because over the years, this has not added any value to the activities of the military in quenching insecurity and terrorism in the north. It has not added any value. It does not help at all. Instead, this security strategy worsen the situation. We have said this. If the North want peace in their region, it is in the hands of northern politicians. And this is a move in the right direction. Not every day we bash northerners. This is a move in the right direction. And there are many reasons why these things are happening. Because the northerner will not just come and start wanting to agree to this type of restructuring. Mind you, restructuring is of different dimension, different perspective, different approach. Having a state police is critical to send some of these Fulani killers out of our farmlands. Having a state police is very, very critical. When we have our state police, the Fulani will be afraid to come into my farm. Because then I will know, then I will understand that the governors would be responsible if we have any persistent attacks of foreigners, as the, in quotes, the defense headquarters said the other time, that it is foreign Fulanis that are coming into Nigeria. And they are the ones terrorizing farmlands. I wish those kind of statements will go with a sack or a resignation. But because we don't have people that have honor, we don't have honorable people in government. So things will just happen. The other time, a politician in northern Nigeria, from northern Nigeria, is saying that trillions of naira worth of ammunition has been left for the bandits. We are talking of trillions of naira worth of ammunition left for bandits. And heads are not rolling. Tinubu is not sacking security chiefs. Why would they be honorable? Those that are coming from the back, they are seeing the activities of their seniors, pandering towards insecurity. Some people say because the reasons why insecurity will not stop is because some persons are making money from insecurity in northern Nigeria. So when we see other people, like, let's refer to Niger Delta, oil bunkering. It is been alleged that oil bunkering would not be possible without the input, without the support of the security agencies. That is to say, you cannot successfully carry out oil bunkering without the support of a government agency. So, government agency is aiding in fraud, in corruption, in stealing, in bunkering. Government agencies will help you to bunker, to steal petrol. That is what it implies. So in northern Nigeria, we see, when we hear stories like trillions of naira worth of ammunition has been handed over, because I would say it's a handover. As a country that has a sovereignty, we would not just hand over trillions naira worth of ammunition to Boko Haram or whoever and go to sleep. It is a national emergency. In fact, at that point of them wanting to take over those weapons, it should be a do or die affair. They should bombard them without even sleeping for air. Nobody sleeps until they recover those ammunition. But yet we go and relax because there are people. Abacha has said it. If insecurity lasts for more than 24 hours, the hand of the government is in it. So it is on this. I've said northern governors are the ones responsible for their security. If they are going to do that, I think is a good one. Let us implement state police so that everybody will understand how to defend their land. Not this one that we have a central police that is infiltrated by northerners, infiltrated by Fulani, that you have an issue with an Aboki, they go to the police station, he speaks language with his brother, or he say some Malams will tell you that they have the phone number of the IG, they have the phone number of a certain police high-ranking officer who is a Hausa or is a Northerner or is a Fulani, that can come to their aid, that can call the police station. So all this bureaucracy would not be applicable anymore. It is Tiwa, the ones of the land. They are the ones that will now look forward to the security in cooperation with the federal police system. So that's a good one, because all these years you've been shouting Fulani no, Fulani no. Anything that's going to make life better for the people, I'm in for it. When I talk people, whether you're Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo or Fulani, I'm in for it. But anything that is not going to make life better for the people, we are against it. Whether it is my brother that is the head, is benefiting from the evil, we are all against it. So, moving on, the politics of Tinubu is playing, I see it at play. Of recent, I saw governorship election in different northern states. Governorship election. Mele Kyari, that they just removed, Mele Kyari is vying for a governorship position. It tells you a lot about northern politicians. The reasons why the north is as it is today is because of northern politicians. They never, like typical of every other politician in Nigeria, they never had the people's interest at heart. They never had it. For one day, for one single day, they never had it. From NNPC, GMD, two police, top ranking officers are vying for governorship. That means everybody gets into power. That's why they can do anything. They can maim, they can unalive, they can bribe and do anything just to get into position of authority. Wale Edun, Minister of Finance, looking at Ogun State governorship election. So all these people in power, they are just there for their selfish interest, whether it is police. That's why I've said any coalition that is going to come up now, if they don't inform the judiciary, they don't inform the police, the DSS, INEC, let them forget about 2027, because the current administration, as we understand, does not play by rules. It cannot win a free and fair election. I don't care whether over the years you have not had free and fair election. A free and fair election where the people see transparency and they will vote their conscience. And nobody is going to try to coerce this person. These politicians are unpopular to a great extent. They cannot win elections. It will be difficult for any of them to win elections. They might be able to tweak their own fan base. When you look at politicians, that you think that they have supporters. They don't have supporters. If they have supporters, their supporters only cannot get them presidency. That's why you see they try to manipulate the system. They try to manipulate left or right. So, northern politicians scrambling for power under APC. The damage done by APC to PDP is one of, like, sometimes I don't blame these politicians. I've said this over and over again. I don't blame these politicians. because you expect that. Okay, I'm a PDP senator and I want to run for return. The PDP is not a good platform to return. The PDP has been bastardized. How many people do you think? Look at Anambra State. Who is the PDP candidate? We have a Labour Party candidate. We have an APC candidate. We have ABGA candidate. Who is the PDP candidate? At least Labour Party is shaking one leg. At least Aburi is there. The secretary, factions. What of PDP? We have like 3 or 4 different factions. The Bauchi State Governor faction, the Wike faction, the Atiku faction. You have issues with your security and secretary, PDP secretary, who will sign, do all the clerical signage and what have you. So sometimes you don't really blame some of these politicians. They have waited too long. You see, most people that are decamping are from the PDP because PDP has been vandalized by Wike and co. with the help of whoever that is pressing a button behind. It has been vandalized. And I think what Tambuwal and Atiku did to Wike really paid them. He really paid them back. When we talk about politics, just mind you, politics don't favor the masses. Nigerian politics do not favor the masses. So if we're talking about politics, it might not favor you, but that is the reality on ground. The only time it's going to favor the masses is when we have such restructuring, like what just happened. State police is going to go a long way to protect the people from... State police is not protecting politicians, though. Although anything Nigerians lay their hands on, they usually abuse it. Abuse of power is prominent among Africans and black. They always abuse it. State police will be abused by governors, but at the meantime, scare away the Fulani out. People now have a sense of belonging. If a foreigner is terrorizing you, it gets Tasibi now. Somebody from another Futajalon, Abi Senegambia, it gets Tasibi. So as it is, because of the division among northern politicians, that's why you see northern governors are coming to, if let's say, we are not united in northern Nigeria. So let us come and follow suit. That is what is happening. The games that the APC have played, destabilizing opposition, is making other politicians looking at, okay, we are not united in northern Nigeria. This guy don't scatter us. That's why we need to come together, because this is the first time I'm seeing northern governors having this long meeting. Traditional rulers and many of them. Let me read this from this day. Northern governors demand review of security strategies, seek creation of state police. Hail Tinubu'S sustained commitment to tackle security challenges. Governor Sani allays fears on abuse of state police by governors. Support Tinubu tax reforms. This is never expected. Never expected from northern Nigeria. Never. One of the reasons I'm supporting Tinubu is to make sure that these guys fall in line when it comes to restructuring. When we now move, see, it is slow by slow. When we now move to the main restructuring, everybody should be able to benefit. Everybody should be able to benefit. Restructuring as in, when it gets to the point whereby your resources are controlled by you, the indigene. Your resources. Lagos has oil now. So many states have oil. Not one state in Nigeria that does not have a natural resource. Maybe I'll take pain to read it out. Not one state in Nigeria that does not have a natural resource. Let's look at it. Northwest, look at it per region. Northwest, we have gold. You can find gold in Zamfara, Kano, Kaduna, Jigawa. Iron ore, you can find iron ore in Kaduna, Kano, and Sokoto. You can find copper in Kaduna, tin in Kaduna, columbite in Kaduna, lithium in Kaduna, wolframite in Kaduna, tantalite in Kaduna. Northwest. Northeast, uranium in Adamawa and Taraba. Iron ore, Bauchi, Gombe, Taraba. Tin, Bauchi. Columbite, Bauchi. Gold, Taraba, Adamawa. Gemstones, Yobe, Borno. Gypsum, Borno. Mind you, other mineral resources are not mentioned here. We are looking at the major. North Central Zone, iron ore, Niger, Kwara, Kogi. Copper, Niger. Gold, Niger, Kwara, Kogi. Tin, Plateau. Columbite, Plateau. Tantalite, Plateau. Marble, Niger. Feldspar, Niger. The South Zone, we have oil and gas, rivers, Bayelsa Delta. I think it is South that is feeding Nigeria. Let me be vivid with you. Oil and gas, rivers, Bayelsa Delta, Akwa Ibom, Anambra. South Zone. Limestone, Cross River, Akwa Ibom. Uranium, Cross River. Gold, Cross River. Iron ore, Delta. Clay, Edo. Silica, sand, Edo. Gypsum, Delta State. Southeast Zone, oil and gas, Imo, Abia, Anambra. Lead, zinc, Abia, Ebonyi, Anambra. Limestone, Abia, Imo, Anambra. Sand, Abia, Imo, Anambra. Salt, Abia, Ebonyi. Gold, Enugu. Coal, Enugu. Clay, Anambra. Kaolin. And so have you. So look at the regional. Southwest Development Region, Northeast. These are another ways whereby you would be able to move. See, little by little, small by small. See, you people don't know Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I've said it, I will keep on saying it. People are surprised, like, how is Tinubu doing all these things? I say you don't know him. Me, I am somebody that I'm able to sit down, understudy you, look at you, have a certain conclusions about you. Not to talk of, I was at the secretariat when Tinubu was governor. Throughout, I was at the secretariat when Tinubu was governor. All through, I understood the kind of politics he played. You see that Northwest Development Commission, Northeast Development. Before you know it, there will be so much focus on these regional systems of government. People will now be taking responsibility of their regions. Yes, this one will happen in the first term. I'm telling you, this one will happen in the first term. His first term as president. Second term, I tell you, say, if you allow a Tinubu, win the second term, before you hear not will remember or not will do this, forget. Now for the Southwest, we have Lagos, glass, sand, clay, bitumen, oil. Lagos has oil. So if you don't know it, Lagos has oil. Ogun State, limestone, granite, clay, phosphate, bitumen, quartz sand, feldspar, laterite. Oyo, marble, gold, columbite, tantalite, bauxite, kaolin. Osun, gold, granite, columbite, tantalite, tourmaline, zircon, quartz, bitumen. Yes, second largest deposit in the world. The gas through bitumen, that one self day for Osun State. Ekiti, granite, bauxite, feldspar, tantalite, tourmaline, and kaolin, clay. Oil and gas in Ondo and Lagos. So from regional system, we are moving little by little. Before you know, regional system, I'm looking at the possibility of a restructuring from the angle of this administration. I've said this, I will repeat it in all my broadcasts if possible. Good governance, leave that one alone. Leave that one alone. Have you gone to the market lately? Have you looked at your purchasing power? Have you looked at what you're able to afford? Have you seen that the government is helpless when it comes to price control? People just fix anything they want to fix anyhow, any way, any which way. Nobody is held responsible for outrageous fixing of price. So it is the people that suffer. Have you seen the minimum wage? So when it comes to governance, security in core, when it comes to governance, we provide our security. Leave governance. But when it comes to restructuring, we are looking at it. The disagreement between the Fulani and the Southwest presidency, because now let me use it as Southwest presidency. That disagreement between the two of them will bring about a certain number of change. When these people fight themselves, they will start doing some things that will benefit the masses as much as we can. We want them to restructure to the extent whereby we have regional. When we get to regional, everybody will be speaking in the language that they understand. It will be easier for us to pilot our affairs, whether as a regional bloc. You see, the conversations surrounding Southeast Development Commission will be prominent. Yes, Southeast. There will be like competitiveness from all things being equal. Though, don't think I trust these politicians. All things being equal, Tinubu might have a second term tomorrow and change and go and he will just try to prove a point for him to extend his political tentacles. He might just go there and just change and will not care about anybody. I'm looking at the prospect of these policies, these strategies used by Tinubu's administration. Southeast, Southwest, everybody will looking at how they can develop at their pace. There will be a conversation all around the Development Commission, and we are practicing. It's just like mock exam in JAM. We are practicing regionalism little by little. I'm telling you, we are practicing before the main regionalism. We are already practicing regionalism. That is what is happening. So the North is aligning with restructuring, and I pray that they can extend that. They are sincere about it, and they can extend that to the assembly, for the assembly to pass that bill of state police. So we will not have issues at all. We will not have issues when we talk about a governor having to call IG of police in the middle of the night, come and rescue me, when he doesn't have control over the structure or the system. We will not have to. When governors are going haywire with security, especially during elections, we'll come to that aspect. May God help Nigeria.